Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serge.
Today we are reacting to Irene and her solo debut, Like a Flower. Man, today is the second debut.
Wow.
Second debut in a row. That's awesome.
That is awesome, yeah.
And it's awesome because it's Irene. It's Red Velvet has been a group that I think both of us have been following for a while, especially me, because I think I started following them right when Ice Cream Cake came out. So I believe that's like what their second song. I think first, and it was the first one with Yeti.
I believe
Because
so.
she wasn't in Happiness originally.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, Irene. Irene has been one of the members I've been waiting for the most in Red Velvet for like a solo. I
Mhm.
didn't know this day would come,
No,
especially everything that's
considering
been happening with Red
yeah.
Velvet or not happening for that matter.
Insane.
But so we jump into this one.
Yes, I'm curious to see which direction she's gonna go in. I'd also like to know how much of a part she
Plays
plays
in these.
in like the writing of her own music.
One of the few idols that's older than us. It actually makes me feel worse. Never mind.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
I wouldn't be able to drive.
I mean, I don't know if I would be able to drive either with a woman in the back of my head. And she's, at the very least, not have a seatbelt on.
Ejectocito code.
Ejectocito code. Dance choreo.
The cassette reminds me of FX.
I haven't heard in a while. Ooh.
Oh, my heart. Dang, SM has been around for a fat minute. 5. I loved it. I think for everything that I could have had in a debut song from Irene, this is it. Everything I could have wanted. You were asking before this started, did I think it was going to be a ballad? No. And I'm glad it wasn't.
I'm also glad.
And I feel like this type of song was perfect for her.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because like in Red Velvet, you have Solgi and Wendy, very powerful vocals. Now that's not anything to take away from the other members, but I feel like Irene's strength has always been in subtlety in the music and her vocals, right? And that is, I think, what this song focused on. It was just, I don't know, it was subtle in all the best ways, you know? It was perfect.
No, I
really
mean,
know how to explain it
I
anymore.
agree
Like,
with you
yeah.
wholeheartedly. I think that the song is perfect for her. I don't know. I'm kind of entranced. I mean, it really captivates you, doesn't it? I think much more so than I think a lot of other songs that we've listened to the past couple months. Captivating is something that I think that this song does for me. Yeah. It did lose me a little bit toward the end there. I'm pretty sure you can know what part I'm talking about.
Yeah, really? I actually really like that part.
Only because I really felt like it kind of didn't go with the rest of the song. But as I was thinking about it, I was like, I mean, she's kind of giving
it felt like it went with the build-up.
I was gonna say it's there's something mysterious obviously going on, and it is a very mysterious sound to all of a sudden throw it in there, even though it's been gone the entire time. Right? Yeah. There's this overall message where she's obviously looking for somebody. And I mean, without knowing the rest of the lyrics, you know, we can't really exactly deep dive that. So, but just from what you guys, she's obviously looking for somebody, saying that she sings in the shower, superpower, stuff like that. Thinking about it while I was, you know, trying to, you know, stay focused. It's just, wow. That's really it. Like I don't know
really
what else
hard.
I can got. I get like, it's oftentimes it's like, wow, really. That's
I mean, that's how I feel every time I just look at Irene. Just like, wow. The speeches.
But that was a performance. I think that definitely deserves a 5 out of 5. Yeah. For me as well.
I will say also one of the better debuts. I feel like most debuts, I mean, I feel like if you watch any of our videos when we've reacted to a debut, I feel like it's always the same, you know, they don't always come out swinging, if you will, and it's never a song that really blows you away. But it's understandable because it's their debut, they're putting their mark down, they're introducing yourself, right? But here on the other hand, you have Irene, who is a part of Red Velvet, which everyone in K-pop knows or should know by now.
They are titans in the
so
K-pop
like,
world, definitely.
It makes sense where this song doesn't come off like the other ones, right? It's like, she is Irene. You should know who she is, right? And I feel like everything, it just played up to it perfectly. I don't really know how else to explain it. But then it's also SM. Like, they've got some weight behind them too. They know what they're doing for the most part. So I feel like I'm not even surprised that this ended up being a good song, you know? And I'm honestly, I'm just really happy because if this would have been a flop, I would have been extremely sad.
Well,
I would have been so sad.
It's tough to say, right?
Well, I guess more if I did not enjoy it.
If you didn't enjoy it, right? Not
really
necessarily a flop, right?
Well, flop to me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also I'm very glad she didn't do a ballad. Although I'm pretty sure in the 8 songs that are a part of this album, there's probably ballad songs among them. I'm also quite glad she didn't do a in-your-face type style song as well. She did that. What was, you know, to this day I still haven't listened to that monster song that she did with Solgi. Still have not listened to it.
That is criminal.
No idea why. I just totally sweeps over. But would you say that song's in your face kind of ish, or is that what's the overall vibe with that song?
I don't know how to explain that song. I definitely wouldn't call it in your face per se, but there's a very I don't want to say seductive, but it's a very seductive, alluring, kind of like this, but like turned up by like 20, and then you also have Solgi in there, and I don't know. I wouldn't say it's an in-your-face song, but I think if you were to watch it, you would kind of feel that way.
Okay.
But for totally different reasons, I guess. Not like a I don't know.
Captivating.
Yeah, it's extremely captivating, but you just have to watch it and listen to that song.
Maybe we'll put it on the.
There is no excuse. We need to get to that one ASAP.
Put it on the board.
I know, God.
But I mean, I think the song does suit her like a flower.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think she nailed the song through and through. I'm again very curious to see, or rather to know how much of a say she had in the production of the song. I'd really like to know if she really, if she put herself into this song, that even makes it all the more better.
Or anything like that.
Makes it even better, sorry.
Yeah. Because it's SM, I'd probably say maybe she did some lyrics,
I would like
but
to
that's
think,
probably about it.
You don't think she had any say in the actual writing of the song?
She could have had say, but I feel like when it comes to some of these bigger bigger companies, I feel like it's usually like lyrics. I mean, I feel like Twice is a good example. Like Twice, they usually, part of the members usually do the lyrics. They don't really produce. I feel like that is a rarity. It's more like what G-Idol.
I suppose it might be
and,
more
like, Stray
so
Kids.
More so how if the company asks the members how into the actual writing of the music they are. If the members themselves say they're not so much interested in the actual like production of music, then I take it that the company only asked them to do lyrics.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know if
I mean, I feel like because
like
I
Soyeon
said,
and Stray Kids, by example, they love producing music. So I guess that takes that into account.
Because it's SM, that makes me say no. She probably doesn't have a say. But then on the flip side, you also have like she's been in the company for a very long time, so maybe she did have some say. I don't know. Like it's like one of those things. But if I were to have my own guess, I would say no. SM probably is like, this is what you got. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but also what's happening in Red Velvet.
It really feels like that song is just so perfect for her. It feels like she had a say in that song. I mean, you take a look at Wendy's "Wish You Hell," and I mean, I feel like that song was perfect for her as well. So I mean, I like to think that these titans of a girl group know what they're doing around their music, right?
I feel like they do, but also they're probably around producers that have been around them for a very long time.
Very fair.
That's why it's like,
very fair.
I feel like there's a fair argument to both sides, but at the end of the day,
either way,
I feel like SM is just gonna boss them around, tell them what to do. It'd be what it be, you know?
It'd be what it be.
But that is going to be it for this video. But make sure you guys go join our Discord. We just made it. Also check out all our links below. Like this video. I know you want to. But that's it. See you guys later.